Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to draw on my iPad. As you can see, I already have my reference photos and in the position that I want them to be. The video is going to be speed up because it took me a really long while, trial and error for this illustration, and I really wanted to show how my drawing changed. Also, I recently changed my intro and outro because the other one that I had, I didn't really like it anymore, so I decided to change it. Like I said earlier in the video, this illustration or drawing took me a really long time to make. Later on, you would see um, the lighting change a bit and the camera as well. The reason is it took me like 3 days, I think, to finish it. I am so happy that finally Procreate had an update. I haven't really using the new brushes yet, but I'm excited to use the new brushes. In fact, I think I used one of the new brushes in this illustration for like the color background. You will see that earlier in the video what brush I use. If you would like to see the final version of this illustration better, you can go and check out my TikTok at mocha period studio 07 or on Instagram mocha period studio 7. You will see the final product there and as well as a speed paint if you want to see that. Whenever I'm doing a digital illustration, I like using different colors to do the sketch so I can see clearly what lines I'm making. So that's why you see me switch a lot of times the color so I can see clearly. So the end of the year is coming really closely, and since I started my channel last year, I started doing this thing also, which I do like a Canva presentation, and I put on my favorite drawings that I did throughout the whole year, and I talk about them and why are they my favorite. So right now, I am trying to look um for the drawings that I like. Right after this video, actually, I'm gonna continue and look for more, but I started preparing for that. So if you're interested in seeing that, please consider subscribing to my channel so you will see how much my art changed throughout the year. And you could also see the other video that I made last year. I am thinking of uploading that video towards the end of December. Um so that's gonna be very fun. That probably is going to be one of the last videos of the year. After that, in January, um I don't know if I should do like a second year anniversary of my channel, but I don't have an idea about it because this year when it was like the first year, I didn't do anything. I just posted like a community post, is that how you call it? But hopefully I have an idea what to do for my second anniversary. And if any of you have an idea, please tell me in the comments so I can start preparing, because I love preparing beforehand. I want to talk about for a bit about my webtoons or my characters that I have. Um, so I have um, two webtoons published. One of them is called Love Letter, which is romance, and another one is called Stuffing Adventures, which is like about adventures and slice of life. Love Letter I started a couple of years ago. That was like my very first time doing a web comic or like a story in general, because I had those OCs and I want to use them for something, so not just only drawing but also want them to have a story. So it took me a really long while to just finish this season 1. I am planning on having season 2, like the final season is gonna be season 2. But for that one, the first season, and how it looks, I feel like it wasn't really prepared of all the things that I had to do in order to look good. But hopefully, in the second season, I am able to make it look better and the story as well. But I like it because it's my first try, but there's definitely room of improvement in that story. And Stuffing Adventures, I started the characters, or like created the characters like almost 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and I just had them laying around for a long time until I was like, oh, let me use that character and make a story for them. So, Stuffing Adventures is about two characters who are stuffed animals, and like they talk and they move. Kind of like I inspired by Winnie the Pooh and like Duck McStuffins. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid. So that inspired me by doing that. And also Toy Story kinda. And but yeah, that's just like the story of Stuffing Adventures I really like. It's like short stories, kind of like vignettes, you could say. Some of them do kind of expand a little because the story is kind of long for that episode, so I extend it for a bit. And I do have another OCs that I really wanna make a story. Like for example, I have this other OC. His name is Juan. Um, he's like a photographer and likes to travel a lot throughout the countries. Um, So I still have to make a webtoon about him, maybe in the future. I haven't even started like a concrete story. I just have that idea of him like traveling around the world, meeting new countries and all of that. And now I do working on this webtoon story that is not done fully. The story is done, but the drawing is not even started yet. So because I wanted to like take my time drawing the characters and like designing them well, doing the background, actually I'm using Feather 3D to try and make the backgrounds so it looks good instead of me just drawing the backgrounds as well. And that's gonna help me a lot because then I can only just focus on the characters. So I feel like it's really helpful. You should check that out. It's kind of tricky to use Feather 3D at first. You just have to get the hang of it. I'm still getting the hang of it, but yeah, I'm excited for that one. It's also romance. I think the name that I'm going for this one is the Love Quest. You will see what it's about in the near future when I am everything prepared. But for now, that's the plan. And I think so far, those are the stories that I want to do. But yeah, so if you're interested on reading either love letter or stuffing adventures, you should check out the link that I have of all my social media on my YouTube channel. I could also leave it in the description box and or in the comments if you would like to check that out. It will really help me a lot. I am thinking of maybe making two videos just like exclusively about love letter and stuffing adventures, explaining how their story started and like kind of like the process. Even though like I said earlier, the process of love letter I felt was kind of rush a little bit. I don't know if I said that, but it was kind of rushed the process. But I still do have some older sketches of them and how they change into what they are now. In Stuffed Adventures, I do have um how I plan them as well. So if you would like to watch videos like that, please let me know in the comment section so I can make them in the future. At first, I didn't really like how the drawing was turning out, and I kept saying to myself, just trust the process, trust the process. I can make it better. And I think at the end, I did make it better, and I do really, really like it. And I feel like maybe this is going to be one of the drawings that I'm going to put at the end of the year video that I'm planning, because I really really like how it turns out, even though at first I had a rocky start, but I really enjoyed how this drawing turned out, and I hope you also enjoy the process in the drawing like I did. So we're coming at the end of the video. I really hope that you like this type of videos, and if you do, please leave a comment. I will appreciate to see what you think about the things that I talk about and the drawing. I hope you have a great day. and I see you in the next video. Bye!